Hey everyone, today we're going to be installing our All-Pro roof rack for a 2010 plus 4Runner. Let's get started. If your 4Runner has the factory roof rails like this one does here today, the first step will be to use a piece of masking tape and protect the paint that's next to each one of the plastic cowls. You'll want to place the tape at the base of the rubber trim. Once you've protected your paint using your strip of masking tape, the next step is to pry off the plastic covers using a pick, a trim removal tool, or a screwdriver. You'll want to gently wedge your tool in between the plastic cover and the body and pry upwards and outwards until you hear a pop. You'll need to do this at 2 locations. After removing the plastic cover, the next step will be to remove the 2 mounting bolts that hold the roof rail to the roof. After you've removed the 2 mounting bolts, repeat the process to completely remove the 2 roof rails. After you remove your existing roof rack, the next step is to clean your new mounting locations. In addition to cleaning the front and rear factory mounting locations, you'll want to clean on each side of the sunroof as well as along the top of the windshield. This could best be done using some automotive soap and a microfiber towel. The next step is to apply the provided paint protection tape across the top of your roof, right above your windshield. You want to start the lower edge of the tape about ½ inch above the top of your windshield. As you apply the paint protection tape, take your time so you avoid any air bubbles that might get trapped between the tape and the roof. When you get to the end of the roof, cut the excess and save it for later. The next step is to lay out moving blankets or cardboard on your floor so that you can lay out your parts as shown here without scratching them. After you've laid out your parts, use these supplied bolts, lock washers, and flat washers to assemble your crossbars to your side rails. All-Pro recommends mounting your crossbars in every other slot along your side rail. However, if your 4Runner has a sunroof like ours does today, we recommend leaving your 2nd, 3rd, and 4th slots open to allow easy access through your sunroof. Once you've attached your crossbars to your side rails, use the provided bolts and nylock nuts to secure your mounting feet to your side rails. Repeat the same process of using the bolts and washers on all the cross members. Next, bolt the front deflector mounting brackets to the side rails. The 2 round holes are used to attach the deflector brackets to the side rails. Next, attach the provided rubber trim to the bottom of the front deflector. Once you've done that, use the provided hardware to bolt the front deflector to the side rails. If you want to run a light bar on top of your roof rack, the next step is to mount the light bar mounting brackets to your front deflector. After that, you'll want to mount your light bar in between the mounting brackets. Once you have the front deflector hardware snug, position the top lip of the front deflector so it's even with the top of the side rail. After you're done assembling your roof rack, use some of the supplied sealant and apply a light coat on the bottom of the 4 mounting blocks. After you've done that, place the mounting blocks in each of the 4 factory mounting locations. Apply a thin coat of sealant to the top of the mounting block. Repeat the process for the other 3 mounting blocks. With someone else's help, place the roof rack on top of the 4 mounting blocks. Be careful not to bump the mounting blocks when you do this. Once you got your new All-Pro roof rack on top of your roof, use the original mounting hardware and some of the supplied silicone to attach your roof rack to your roof. You'll want to add a little silicone on the threads of the mounting bolts and also underneath the head in order to ensure a leak-proof joint. The next step is to take one of the remaining pieces of your paint protection tape, peel off the backing, and place it on top of the roof underneath your front mounting feet. After you applied your paint protection tape underneath your front mounting feet, peel the backing off of the adhesive on the bottom of your foot, and then press the mounting foot firmly against the roof. After your front mounting foot is stuck to your roof, gently lift up on your roof rack and tighten the front mounting foot bolts. This will ensure that the roof rack is always applying a constant downward pressure in order to keep that front mounting foot from going anywhere. Then repeat this process on the other side. The next step after you have your front mounting feet adjusted is to loosen the 4 bolts that hold on your front deflector, and then adjust that deflector so there's about 1/8 of an inch gap between the bottom rubber trim and the top of the roof line. Once you have your roof rack finally installed, the last step is to position the crossbars at the appropriate locations based on whatever you want to carry on your rack. After that, if you have a sunroof, make sure that your sunroof is going to clear the crossbars wherever you have them placed. Thanks for watching this video. For more information on this roof rack or to order, go to allprooffroad.com. Plastic cowls using a piece of masking tape.
That was not right. Let's do it one more time.
You dude.
Oh dang, don't have all the number.
All that?
As you apply the paint protection tape, As you apply the paint protection tape, take your time so you avoid any air bubbles that might get trapped beneath the tape.
Give me the pen real quick. Thanks.
It's my pen, bro.